Okay, everybody, we are back in our Pele Yoeitz journey, day 73, and we begin with a brand new topic, the topic of Orchim, which is a perfect segue as we continue our series to Teshuvah. We're going to be in Yom Kippur, and then next week we're going to be starting Sukkot, which is incredible because that's the Zman of Ushpizin and the Zman of Orchim, guests. So it makes sense that we're learning this al Tashkacha, that Hashem is directing us to learn this right now as we prep for the upcoming Yamim Tovim. Mitzvah Sechnas Orchim hi mitzvah rabbah. The mitzvah of guests, of hospitality, is a great mitzvah. Chazal teach this as one of the mitzvahs that are counted as the fruits that you do in this world. The principle remains the reward. The reward will remain in the next world as well. You will reap the benefits here and there. If somebody is blessed with a house, praiseworthy as those who are able to open that house up. Be like Avraham Avinu, who had an open tent. Chesed Gadol, who I say he's doing a great kindness. According to the amount of effort and pain, yeah, even though it's difficult, okay, it's not so convenient, this and that, but to still host is a beautiful, amazing thing. Behold, if a guest comes to a city, let's say he's a poor person, he doesn't have money to buy a hotel, or it's beneath his dignity to reside in a hotel, there is no hotel. So what's the person supposed to do if no one's going to let him in it? Habaisa in their house. He's in an unknown place. Who's going to turn to for help? If you are the one who brings him in to help him, your mom is giving him life. Therefore, it's a tremendous mitzvah. Well, if you go to the mitzvah, and according to the amount of the greatness of the mitzvah that you do in terms of achnas orchim, that's how much nachas ruach you're giving to your Creator, and you'll get reward in kind. In terms of the difficulties, they try to make it not so difficult when it comes to hosting. Hashem, praiseworthy is those who love Hashem. And the more love the person has, then the more it's not going to be such a tircha. Oh, it's going to require money and hospitality, or I'm going to have to do laundry, this or that. All that stuff kind of goes a little bit under the wayside when you realize in the context of, wow, I'm making Hashem proud. And therefore I'll make it easier to do it. No, okay, I read that. Fine. Aval kavar amru. It says in Chavis Halvavos, Miklal Azir Shlo Tehezari Harbit. Yes, it's true. Pele Yoeitz is saying, gotta be mitzvah chnas is so great. Help people in. Don't be the guy. Love Hashem. All that stuff. But you still have to be careful. You got to be normal. You got to think. You can't bring in, hey, you criminal, you're coming in the streets. Oh, you're going through the cars at 4 a.m. Come on, come inside. No, that's not smart. Right? You got to be careful. You got to be cautious. Like it says, don't be too much of a righteous one. Like it says, don't bring everyone into your home. This is a true in chinuch as well. Don't bring everything. Don't allow everything in your home. Okay. She'im yodea bo ein she'eno ish tov. If you know a person's not good, lo yivei beso. Don't bring it to your house. For ein lo ela bayis achad ish tov nei beso. Let's say you have a small house, just you, your wife, and your kids. And if you bring this guest in, well, it's doing a sin. It's not a good idea. Even when you bring in a guest, you got to be careful to make sure that he doesn't steal anything. You don't want to be choshed him for stealing something. You got to make sure that he's not suspicious. The Chazal gave this eitzah in Derech Eretz. They said every person that you bring into your house, you should suspect them in some way, list them like a robber, but to honor them with dignity, like Rabban Gamliel. And he brings a fascinating story. The story is brought in Avos Derabbi Al Rabbi Yeshua. Rabbi Yeshua, the great Yeshua, took in a guest. He treated him nicely, fed him, he gave him to drink, he put him in the attic to sleep, to sleep. But when he went down, the Rabbi Yeshua took away the ladder. Okay, what happened? In the middle of the night, the guest got up. The gun of Kolosh, he stole every single thing that was in that attic. And he went down. He was about to make his grand escape, but he didn't realize Rabbi Yeshua had already taken the ladder from him. He fell down and he broke his leg. V'nishbar raglo. Amar Rabbi Yeshua said, Kavar kedemocha Rabbanan. The rabbis know what's best. Amar have a choshek listim. When the rabbis said, and they taught this eitzah to be choshed them like listim, well, they were right. And he ends off in the parentheses, we'll just read it. If someone's hosting a guest and that's going to make it that the wife now has to leave the house, that's not good, especially if she has to leave, if she's all dressed up, because it's going to cause the Yitzhar. It's going to cause inappropriate thoughts. Ulai midei hira lo yetze, aval mitzad acher ish psida kishis bal bayis he discouraged v'ina mesiba and bal shulchan. If the woman's there and you have a guest, and because the guest is there, now the woman's not eating at the table. Well, why should the woman not be invited to the table now that they have a guest? That's like, it's almost like a mitzvah baba there. It's not a thing. And now they're gonna the guy's gonna feel pressure. It's awkward when you keep looking at the watch. When's the guy gonna leave? So my wife could come back to the table. It's like still awkward. Right? The reich also has to have the 2 cents. No, okay, well, like where am I? Is this a place for me? It's not. You gotta like think. You gotta think intellectually. Take the proper path. Do what is right in your eyes to do. Do what makes sense. Be a normal munch and have guests. Yes, invite guests. Expand your horizon. Expand your home. Let people in, but also at the same time be cautious. Who comes in your home? What do you allow? And even those who you do allow to suspect them, maybe they're like a listim, but also be mechabidim at the same time, like Rabbi Gamliel. All right, wishing you an amazing rest of your day, and Mitzvah Hashem. See you tomorrow.